Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel again, Intelligent Learners. In this video, we are going to discuss question number 5 of miscellaneous exercise. The question is just based on the calculation. Basically, you have to see how to expand the binomial expansion, okay, using the normal general term formula. Then we have to see that which terms are getting deducted with each other. One is of plus sign, one is of minus sign, and which are left. Then we have to solve them. So yes, let's start with the question, everyone. So welcome back again, everyone. So evaluate this expansion with this, and there is a negative term between these two expansion. So let's focus on the first one. So root 3 plus root 2 raised to the power 6 is the expansion. Because we have to expand it, so we'll use the formula. And the formula is, so let me reach to the next page. So the formula is NCR, A raised to the power N minus R and B raised to the power R. See, the final power is 6, so N is equals to 6. And R we have to take from 0 to 6, 0 till 6. So let's focus on it. So when we have to expand it, so it will be 6C0. What is A? This. And what is B? This. So root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 0, that is NCR, N minus R, and root 2 raised to the power 0. Then second term is 6C1 when R is equals to 1. So just I have to change the values of R now. So 6 minus 1 and root 2 raised to the power 1. Then 6C2 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 2 and root 2 raised to the power 2. Then next is 6C3 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 3 and root 2 raised to the power 3. Then 6C4 root 3 6 minus 4 and root 2 raised to the power 4. Then 6C5 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 5 and root 2 raised to the power 5. Then 6C6 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 6 and root 2 raised to the power 6. Okay. So let's solve it further. 6C0 is what? 6C0 is 1 only. How it is 1? So 6C0 means 6 factorial divided by 0 factorial multiply 6 minus 0 factorial. See, 6 minus 0 is 6 only, na? So 6 factorial cancel out. 0 factorial means 1. So 1 over 1 is 1. So this value is equals to 1. Root 3 raised to the power 6. And something raised to the power 0 is equals to 1 only, right? Now let's move toward the next term. So plus. Okay, don't solve it. What you will do, let's take the second one, the second expansion. And what is the second expansion? That is of minus, right? This one, root 3 minus root 2 whole 6. See, in negative, you have every alternative term as negative. So it's 6C0, root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 0 and root 2 raised to the power 0. Then second term, every alternative negative. First is positive, second negative, then fourth negative, and so on. Then 6C1 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 1 and root 2 raised to the power 1. Then third term positive, 6C2 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 2 and root 2 raised to the power 2. Then fourth term negative, 6C3 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 3 and root 2 raised to the power 3. Then positive, the fifth term, 6 minus 4 and root 2 raised to the power 4. Then next term negative, so 6C5 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 5 and root 2 raised to the power 5. Then last term is positive, 6C6 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 6 and root 2 raised to the power 6. Now, what is the question you have to see? The final question is what? The final question is, just see here, the final question is this expansion minus this expansion. See, whatever the values you are getting through this expansion, it means this one, these all values. There is a negative sign outside the bracket. So when you have a negative sign outside the bracket, so the value of these expansion, the sign of these, the sign of the terms of the expansion will get changed. The positive terms will become negative and negative terms will become positive, right? So it means when you have a negative sign, it means these sign will get changed. So this will negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, and then negative. So the same values term will get just cancelled out. So first one is positive and this one is negative and the values are same. So cancel out. So first cancel out. Then you have third will cancel out. Then this one cancel out. Then the last one cancel out. Right? So what is left? Basically, what is left? So the 6C11 will left, 6C3 and 6C5. So 1, 3, 5 is left. So let me write down now. So I'm just rubbing it. Just a second. So what is left here is, so I'm rubbing it here only because I know what is left. So I'm just drawing a line. So what is left is now C, 6C1, root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 1 and root 2 raised to the power 1. And the third term, when you have R is equals to 3. And when R is equals to 5, that is left. Yes, this one left. But both in both the expansion, I have the same terms with positive sign. So that's why every term is of twice. So I'm just doing the twice of every term. So let me solve every term. Then whatever the result I will get after calculation, I will just multiply it twice. Right? So let me solve that. So twice of 6C1 is 6 only, because 6C1 means 6 factorial divided by 1 factorial and 6 minus 1 factorial. 6 factorial, 6 factorial, 1 factorial means 1, 6 minus 1 is 5 factorial. So I will open this numerator till 5 factorial because I have to cancel, because factorial means you are multiplying that term with the preceding terms. So I am just stopping it here only because I have to cancel this. So 6 over 1 is 6 only. So 6 root 3 raised to the power 6 minus 1. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So root 3 raised to the power 5 means you are just writing root 3 5 times in multiplication. So root 3 is 3. This is also 3. And then root, that is 9 root 3. And this is root 2 raised to the power of means root 2 plus. Then moving to 6C3. 6C3, you will get a 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial and 6 minus 3, that is 3 factorial again. So I will open this 6 till 3 factorial. So 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. Cancel out with 3 factorial. Now 3 factorial means 3 times 2 times 1. So I'm opening it. So 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 will cancel out 6. So 5, 4, 20. 20. Root 3 raised to the power 3, because 6 minus 3 is 3. So root 3, you are writing 3 times. So root 3 means 3 root 3, and root 2 raised to the power 3 means 2 root 2, right? 6C5 means 6 only. Not 6C, it is 6 times root 3 times root 2 raised to the power 5, which is 4 root 2. Okay. So 2 times, now you are multiplying 9, 6, 54, and irrational numbers you are multiplying, so it will be root 6, 54 root 6. Then 20 times 3 times 2, 20 times 3, 60, 60 times 2 is 120 root 6. Irrational number you can't multiply with the rational one. Then plus 3, 6 times 4 is 24, and this is also root 6. So 2 times, because these all are like terms, because everyone has root 6 as irrational number. So 54 plus 120 is how much? 174, and 174 plus 124 is 198 root 6. Please multiply with 2. So 2 times 8 is 16, 2, 9, 18, that is 19, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 396 root 6 is the final value of the question. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much.